Greetings. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. Welcome back, current subscribers, new subscribers, people who watch me but don't subscribe, and those of you who are here for the very first time. I am doing this video. If you watched last night's live, you know that we covered lots of things. And one of those things is the plea hearing that Erica King had. And it was brought to us by the infamous Sylvia, you know, watermark, and you're watching infamous Sylvia, infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. But anyway, so, you know, the audio was just so bad. It was a struggle. So we kind of ditched it and moved on to other things. Now, I have been, under the weather with flu and just all kinds of things going on. So I have not seen any coverage of her plea agreement as far as when she actually was in court. I have not seen that. I haven't seen any of the commentary on it. I just hadn't got around to watching it. So I saw something today that I wasn't ready for. And we're going to get into it. So I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was, I decided, I was like, let me turn my phone on and let me see, what stories I want to cover today. And while I was looking at the news, I happened to scroll on YouTube and saw that a local station in Atlanta was doing a story on Erica. Now, for a lot of you, this is probably old news, but since I had not watched any coverage, it was all new news to me. So I'm like, oh, well, let me watch this. I click on and I start watching, and imagine my surprise when I learned that Erica King says she is a victim too. She is just as much as a victim of everyone else. And, somewhere in the story, you'll hear her say that, she only took April Holloway's name. She didn't steal any of her financial information, but, we're not going to go all the way into it because, of course, I'm going to play it for you in case there are some of you out there who haven't seen it. So I'm going to play that, but I thought to myself, the nerve of her to claim I'm a Nesta Williams victim too. And like she was strong-armed to be this attorney for Nesto, because Shirley's a public figure and he didn't want her to be embarrassed by an eviction. Before I was kind of given, and I don't know why, so don't ask me, I was kind of giving Erica a little bit of leeway. But after seeing that news, I thought to myself, oh, yes, she is definitely manipulative. And what is this? I don't want to show. Well, let me show you let's get into this clip.
A Channel 2 Action News exclusive now. A big development in the fraud case against the ex-husband of Steve Harvey morning show co-host Shirley Strawberry. The woman accused of helping him steal thousands of dollars from dozens of women pled guilty. And now Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln, the only television reporter there today. Ashley, live at the Fulton County Courthouse, where the woman is saying to you she's a victim.
That's what she says, Justin. Now, we do know the judge ordered her to serve as a part of this plea arrangement to serve 10 years, 1 year on probation for credit for time served. She told me that while she admits guilt, she says she's just as much of a victim as the other victims listed in this indictment.
It was a lot of pressure.
Erica King claims she was merely a pawn in Ernest Williams' web of manipulation.
I feel like I got mixed up in a scandal.
She spoke to me exclusively after she entered into a plea deal Monday morning, not wanting to show her face because she says she's testifying against Williams in his RICO trial.
How do you plead to those charges? guilty.
Prosecutors claim in this 35-page indictment, Williams knowingly, illegally married popular radio personality Shirley Strawberry, a co-host on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, for financial gain. He allegedly ripped off at least 25 victims of more than $750,000.
He's been conning people from 2009 to 2022.
Prosecutors say King went to great lengths to cover for Williams, even posing as Williams' attorney under the name April Holloway.
What I pled guilty to was impersonation, but they, of course, it's called identity theft. But I don't have any of her personal information.
The real attorney, April Holloway, stood up in court.
The past few years have been very difficult for me.
You're saying you felt pressure by Mr. Williams to engage in these actions?
Right, because he wanted to keep his wife out of the tabloids for their eviction issue. I think the women of Atlanta should be happy that this person is no longer walking the streets. And if I had to go through this for someone to not be able to walk the streets and cause harm to others, then I'll be that.
Reporting in downtown, Ashley Lincoln, Channel 2 Action News.
What in the I am a victim to is going on? Did y'all know that she considered herself to be a victim, and her falling into the ploy of Nesto and his games? I mean, have you ever? And what is this nonsense about? I don't want to show. We're not showing her face because she is going to testify in his upcoming RICO case. What on earth is that about? Now, you done sat on the YouTube and did an interview with Pam, the law intellect. You didn't have a problem with showing your face then and talking. So what on earth are you talking about, Miss Erica Kang? What is really going on here? You want to make sure that you want to just let people know you earned them 10 years you got scot-free. And yeah, that just, it just left me speechless. Gave me a little bit of high blood pressure. She was just as much manipulative in all of the things as he was. You know, the only difference is when she got arrested, she said, hands up, I'ma talk. And she talked and has not stopped talking. But never will I ever view her as a victim of him or anybody else. I mean, this woman, and if what everybody says is true, this woman has stolen houses. She's taken over people's bank accounts. I mean, all of this, but she's a victim too. Yeah, okay. You know, she has gone and posed as, she's been an attorney, a realtor, an accountant, and a who knows what else she's been. You know, renting folks' houses and not paying them rent. What is she talking about? I cannot. And that just really, that got to me. To just see that someone who has committed crimes against people and to just sit up there with the same mentality as everyone else who actually goes to jail of, I didn't do it, it wasn't me, I'm a victim too. No, Miss Erica King, you are not a victim. Miss Erica King, Hughley, April Holloway, Fairchild, Rothschild, whatever child you calling yourself, you are not a victim, nor were you his victim. You were a willing participant. I thank you for listening, and once again, I am Legacy Moon, and if you are not subscribed to me, you want to go up there and hit that subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell so you know when I drop my next video. Also, share the video. Let other people know that I exist. And as I always ask you, please, please, please make sure you thumbs up this video and get me in the algorithm nation.